Hey guys, so post-editing me here, just coming on to say, wow, what incredible timing, because I just heard that unfortunately and sadly, Elder Scrolls Legends will be shutting down on January 30th, 2025. To say I'm devastated, heartbroken is an understatement. The timing is crazy. I just recorded these videos. I'm going to put this on the Elder Scrolls Online and Legends videos, but essentially, I love Elder Scrolls Legends so much. Like I say in both of these videos, it's great cross-game RP between the Elder Scrolls universe, and I had so many countless years of fun on this amazing card game. It's the card game I always wanted and I always loved, and it's one of the only card games I ever really enjoyed. Again, it's tragic. It's really, really sad because, I mean, 2024 has been terrible, and I covered this in my gaming rant video, but we lost the crew earlier this year, and that was one of my favorite games of all time. And what else? There was something else that happened that I can't remember. And now this, like, we're just losing so many games left, right, and center, and it's like, when is this gonna stop? Like, seriously, like, again, look, I understand you can't keep servers running forever. They cost a crap ton. I get that, right? Shutting down the servers, whatever, but you have to put an offline mode in these games because this is getting ridiculous. At this point, we're gonna lose all of our favorite games in a few years' time, and we're never gonna be able to play them again. And that's scary. Get rid of the online stuff in Elder Scrolls Legends, that's fine. I mean, yeah, a lot of people play online, but I'm sure they'd be happy to just have the single player mode, and I'm sure they understand that you can't keep servers running forever. But the fact they're not even going to give us an offline mode, the game is just going to be permanently taken down, is just sad. It's just sad. And it's a bit pathetic, to be honest. But yeah, we saw what happened with the crew. It's horrible. It's been horrible. And now it's happening to Elder Scrolls Legends. So yeah, I pretty much just heard the news, January 30th, and I'm pretty much heartbroken. Like I said, it's a good thing I did make these videos to memorialize these games, and I do have to say I will be memorializing them over time until January 30th. Or them, just Elder Scrolls Online. So I will be, playing it as much as I can. I'll be taking lots of screenshots, hopefully making some more videos, hopefully, but with the way I've been, it's been super busy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make more videos. I'll try and record more, but I might not be able to upload more until a little while. But I just want to memorialize this game as much as possible. And it sucks. Like, I talked about this with the crew, but if you haven't had this happen before, because let's be honest, not many people actually played the crew. But my OGs who did play the crew, you know how it feels, and it's like, and it will happen to you one day because your favorite game will go offline no matter what you play. And it's this weird feeling of like, the day when it's going to shut down. Like, I'd almost rather it just shuts down out of the blue, because when you do know, it's like you just want to play it like all day, every day, because, and it's this weird feeling. I still remember, in the weeks leading up to the crew, I was purposely playing it a crap ton and just thinking to myself, after this day, I will not be able to play it ever again. And, I'm seeing all this stuff on screen and I'm like, I'm never going to be able to see this, which sucks. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do that with Elder Scrolls Legends as much as possible. It's been an amazing game. It's literally been my comfort game, my comfort food. Um, just so relaxing, so much fun, so much RP, so much lore, amazing artwork. It's such a good game, and I'm just so sad to see it go. But yeah, little disclaimer, guys. Just everything I mentioned in this video, as you see, I pretty much predicted this, and it's a shame, but it's happening, and there's nothing we can do about it. So rest in peace, The Elder Scrolls Legends. It's been a hell of a game. It's been a hell of a journey. Gonna enjoy it as much as I can until January. But yeah, rest in peace. And anyway, let's get on with the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? TF Fox here, back with another banger video. And in today's video, guys, it is indeed a banger because we are on the start of a brand new I guess, series. We are on the Elder Scrolls Online today, a game that I have been really excited to make a video on ever since I started this channel, really. And I'm going to get into why in a second, but here we are, guys, on Elder Scrolls Online. I'm very excited. A couple things before we start. Number one, I've sort of been tuning my mic a little bit. I'm going to be doing a live stream later this week for Halloween. By the time this video does come out, however, that will be long over. Yes, I am recording this quite a while back during the Halloween event, as we can see here. But I am going to be uploading this a lot later because things have been very busy with work and stuff. As you guys know, I don't really have an upload schedule anymore. Since I started my job, it's been very busy. I'm still making a lot more content to come over time, but it'll just be a lot more slow, and I'll record videos and then maybe edit them later and stuff like that. But believe me, I have hundreds and hundreds of notes of things to record for you guys. There's so many different games and different series that I want to play. It's just so exciting, but also overwhelming. But I am very excited to get that content out to you guys as soon as possible. But yeah, check my community post for more, but basically content is a lot more slowed down now. But this is my first video post me starting my new job thing. So yeah, really excited to be making more content over time. Like I said, it will be a lot more slower, but there's so many things I want to showcase and it's super exciting. And anyway, yeah, so I fixed my microphone a little bit. It's ever evolving over time, like everything on this channel, and I've just sort of been tuning it over time. Oh, that's so cute. And it should be a little better for you guys. It should be a little more loud, a little more crisp. But of course, it's ever evolving, ever improving. Like I said, like everything on the channel. So, without further ado, this is Elder Scrolls Online. Now, I don't really have a plan or a script for this video. I just kind of want to go off by heart. You might be thinking this is very off-brand for me to be making a video on Elder Scrolls Online, and you would be right. And that's exactly why I want to make the video. I want to tell you why I love this game so much. And yeah, so without any further ado, let's get into it. And of course, how can we not appreciate this beautiful Gold Road background? And let's just hop in here. This is the gang, by the way. Gabriel and his gang, we're going to talk about them more. But I love Elder Scrolls so much, and so much so that I pre-purchased the Ultimate Collector's Edition for Gold Road, and I do not regret that. Even though I already had the game, but I love Gold Road so much. It's amazing. Anyway, guys, so basically the purpose of this video, I guess, this might go in my Memorial series, because, again, it is an online-only game. It could go offline. You know, the game's been online since 2014. It's still growing strong, still has a huge player base, just like every other MMO RPG, but you never ever know when something's going to go offline. And for that purpose, I do want to memorialize this game, and honestly, many more RPGs to come, many more MMO RPGs especially. There's so many good ones out there, and I'm always scared now, ever since my baby, The Crew, went offline. You never know when you could lose a game forever, so I definitely want to make a lot more videos on those. But yeah, this will just be like sort of a general gameplay memorial video, but also I wanted to sort of make this a review. This will be sort of an extension of my game review on Steam, but basically it's going to be sort of why I love this game from the eyes of a non-MMORPG fan, why I love this game so much, whilst we also showcase my character and the lore and all that, because I truly do love this game, guys. It's incredible. There's so many things, and again, I'm not going to be able to cover it all in this video. I'm definitely hoping to make this an ongoing series. I'd love to make a lot more videos on ESO. But yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I definitely will. I don't know what I'm yapping about. I definitely will be making a lot more videos on ESO, so stay tuned for that, as well as other MMORPGs, hopefully. But Elder Scrolls Online, definitely, and I'm also going to be making more videos on Elder Scrolls Legends, and just the Elder Scrolls in general. I'm going to be making quite a lot of content on Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, all that stuff, so stay tuned for that. Because, yeah, big reveal, guys. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan. I know you probably couldn't tell from my other videos, jeez. But I really am. And the other thing I do want to say before I move on, again, like I said, I can't showcase everything in this video. There is lots more videos to come over time, and lots of stuff just overall unstated. But you can also check my screenshots since I've been documenting the journey on there since day one. But otherwise, just, yeah, no, there's always epic stuff going on unstated. All the things I show in this video, all the screenshots, and more is always happening 24/7, perpetually, eternally, unstated. So, why am I a fan of the Elder Scrolls series, is a question you may ask. And honestly, I still don't know the answer to that. It was many, many years ago, over a decade ago. I still remember when video stores were still a thing, actually. There's a little lore nugget, little Tier Fox lore nugget here for you guys, since, you know, like I said in my previous videos, you know, especially the ones where I was talking about my history with gaming, I'll be revealing more over time, just like everything. And this is one of those examples. So yeah, so how I got into Elder Scrolls. Firstly, I think what helped it is I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Huge. I love, honestly, rewatching Lord of the Rings director's cuts only. Probably like every couple months or so. I spent thousands of hours playing Battle for Middle-earth 1 and 2, as well as a bunch of other games. I love Lord of the Rings. It's my baby. You know, everyone's got their thing. I love Star Wars too, and I'm just as big of a fan of Star Wars, but I love Lord of the Rings. I never got into Harry Potter though. I feel like those are the big three. I never got into Harry Potter, but Lord of the Rings and Star Wars are goated. And by the way, this is coming from a non-fantasy fan, by the way. And that's what makes this even weirder. I don't like fantasy. At least I don't think I do. I love this, but it doesn't make sense. But I just, fantasy doesn't appeal to me. You know, like when I look at World of Warcraft, Dota, Baldur's Gate, honestly, even The Witcher. I love The Witcher, but I just can't get into the lore of the universe. And I don't know why. But Elder Scrolls, it's just something different, you know? And whether that's something I can explain or not, I don't know. But, so, anyway, getting back to the lore nugget, I remember, oh god, what was the year? Maybe just before Skyrim released, maybe it was 2010, 2009, and my dad actually, he got me, I remember this was back when video stores were still a thing. For all you young people out there probably don't know what video stores are. And he got me, I said, surprise me, get me a random game from the video store. And he got me Oblivion. And I said to myself, like, well, I didn't actually just say to myself, I said to him as well. I was like, why'd you get me this? I was very young. And it just scared me. Like, looking at the art of the cover and the back of the game case, I was like, this is scary, I don't like this. But I gave it a chance, and I ended up falling in love, basically. It was then and there, I fell in love, and to cut a long story short, I when Skyrim came out, my god, I spent thousands of hours on that, and since then, I've now played through all the classics, all of the spin-off classics, and then I'm currently on Morrowind at the moment. Then I'm going to complete Oblivion again, 100%ing it, and then Skyrim yet again for the billionth time. But Skyrim is just such a classic. I feel like I've played it on every single platform by now, but it's truly, truly incredible.
I will stay close to you, Tamit. I do not wish to lose my way.
So that's essentially why I love Elder Scrolls Classic. Wouldn't be Oradon if there wasn't a dead body here. That's essentially how I fell in love with Elder Scrolls, but it wasn't until a couple of years back that I found Elder Scrolls Online. And I'd always sort of seen it, but like I said, guys, I don't like MMO RPGs, so this is what I want to try and make this video about. I'm sort of just going to explain why I think this game is incredible. Like I said, I cannot cover every aspect because this game has so much to it, but I'm going to try and briefly cover most things. And then, yeah, stay tuned over time for much more content on this game, whether that's videos or screenshots or whatever. One more thing final to note, though, before we do get into it is, like I said, guys, I am running out of screenshot storage. I'm getting pretty low now. So, everything I've said previously on this channel about screenshots might be changed, but like I said, guys, everything's always subject to change. But I'm gonna keep them going for as long as I can. But when I do run out of screenshot storage, unfortunately, you know, pretty much everything is going to have to be unstated, except for the fact that I'm going to be making lots of content on tons of games and series. In that case, you know, we'll still get to see stuff like this, like games, but just a lot of things. Everything I do, like modding and RP and lore and 100%ing and collecting all these cool limited things and events and so many different things in so many different games, is going to have to be unstated. But we'll reach that bridge when we get there. But just a quick note, I am cutting down on the screenshots for now, just to save as much time as I can. So a lot of things that I just mentioned are going to be unstated from now on. So anyway, but without any further ado, let's get into this. So Elder Scrolls Online, how did I pick it up? I have no idea. I think I was probably just bored one day and I looked at it and I thought, let's give it a try. I think I was in my Elder Scrolls phase. I always switch between them. You know, I love Elder Scrolls and Fallout and a few other series, and every now and again I get in my Elder Scrolls, mood, so to speak. You know, in my childhood I completed Skyrim so many times. It was a perpetual state of mind, but nowadays, you know, life's a lot more busy, so it's more of that. But anyway, regardless, I downloaded the game, and honestly, at first, I wasn't even that impressed. At first, I was like, wow, this combat feels weird, you know, it's very different to Skyrim. I guess that's what got me into it, is people saying, you know, it looks kind of like Skyrim, it plays like Skyrim. And that's true to an extent, but it is very, very different. But I just kept giving it a chance, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with this game, absolutely. It's truly incredible. Where do we even begin, honestly? I think firstly, I guess what we're looking at right now, the graphics, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I think this game has a certain style to it, which really, really appeals to me. You know, when I picture an MMO RPG, this is what I'm picturing. You know, this sort of real but sort of cartoony style. It's perfect. It does the job for the game, and I couldn't ask for anything better. And honestly, it's held up really well since 2014. Another quick thing to note as well is that we are playing this during the Halloween events, so it does have my character as a skeleton. I'm just going to get rid of that real quick so we can actually see. Firstly, before we get into the core game, I want you to meet the crew. This is Gabriel Shadowfox. He is a Khajiit of many, many different factions. You can check my screenshots for more on the lore, but essentially he's an elite member of the Blades, the Main, so many different ones. What are the other ones I'm thinking of? I don't even know. There's so many. He's just like every sort of faction's elite unit. He's a part of it basically. But it's ever ongoing lore. And then this is Shadowfox Jr., my pet here. And then Zenith Var is my companion with the epic yellow Imperial armor. And then we've got our horses. I believe this is... What's it called? Shadowfox Senior or something, I think. The White Phoenix. This is the White Phoenix. And... yeah, so... Anyway. There's a lot of lore. It's pretty awesome. That's obviously another thing I wanted to say, is you can create all kinds of lore with your characters, and it's incredible. But yeah, I think first and foremost, yeah, the graphics are incredible. Next thing is the UI. I love the UI. I think the UI, it looks a lot like Skyrim. You know, the inventory is very easy to sort through. You know, you've got all the stuff up here. You've got collections and journal, and with quests and achievements, and you know, all that kind of stuff. This game, like, it'll keep you going forever. I mean, if we just go back and look at the achievements, I've been playing for, you know, over 150 hours. I'm not going to claim I'm a pro. I'm still learning a lot of things in this game, but I've done a lot of things, but still, it's nothing, you know, compared to everything this game has to offer. And I think truly, if you want to 100% this game, it'll give you something to do for decades, honestly, which is great. It's awesome. But yeah, I love the UI. And another thing to note, modding. This game supports modding, kind of. As you can see, my UI looks very different to a lot of UIs you'll see of Elder Scrolls Online videos, and that's because I have my perfect UI mod set up. And we've got so many things. From, you can see in the top left, my sun dial, which shows the moon phases, although right now they are not up, so it doesn't show them. But I love that. And then the top right, we have my custom mini-map set up with my custom things where you can do anything. If I go to settings, add-ons, you can see your add-ons here that you can change, and a lot of them you can where's tracker? Yeah, you can change the different fonts, the font size, you can change different colors, you can change just everything to make your custom modded setup however you want. Mine is ever evolving, but I really love it, and yeah, it is so much fun, honestly. To make it up. Obviously, you can't mod core aspects of the game like graphics or weapons or anything like that, but this is what I like. This is the kind of modding I like in games, where you can just sort of lightly mod it to make it your own custom experience while still sticking true to the original. And it's for that reason that I don't get any cheating mods that tell you locations and things. I just changed the UI because I want to experience this game in all its glory. So yeah, that's that. The modding support, the UI, the graphics, amazing. The sounds are beautiful. The voice acting is amazing, I think, personally.
Have you ever tasted moon sugar rum? This one's not sharing.
The voice acting is pretty good, I think. I think it immerses you pretty well in the Elder Scrolls universe, obviously. And the sounds itself, the music is it's exactly what you expect from Elder Scrolls. This beautiful sort of music, which is amazing. Again, guys, I got a rapid quick fire through these subjects because there's so much to talk about in this game. It's incredible. The worlds are beautiful. This is a subject that I think deserves a lot more time and effort. And again, this is like I say with all my videos, guys. I sort of do the first video as like an introductory video, just going over the game, my experiences with it. Then we can get into more specialized videos. Like I might make a video on on the world of ESO, why it's amazing, whatever. So yeah, but this is just the first video where I just want to cover everything. So the world is shut up. I'm not going to help you. I mean, just every frame you look at this game, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And by the way, for those of you wondering how big the game is, for those of you who have played Skyrim or whatever, this is all of Tamriel. Right, you get all of Tamriel. Obviously, some zones they still haven't implemented, but I'm sure they will in future updates because that's what they do. With each major update, they add a DLC, they add a new zone. Like we just got Westworld, which is it's somewhere around here. I don't know. I'm blind. But yeah. Anyway, so. Anyway, oh, actually, I just realized I could just click on it down here. It's hilarious. Yeah, Westworld. Love Westworld. Anyway, so you've got all of Tamriel, but then you've also got these other different realms: the Deadlands, Fargrave, Clockwork City, Cold Harbor. There's just so much. There's so much to explore, and then within each zone, obviously. I've only, like, sort of fully discovered two. That's Oradon, which I haven't even fully discovered, and Orsinium, or Rothgar, which when it was free back in the day, I grinded through that with everyone, and that was such an experience. That was, like, my intro to ESO, so I might actually head there real quick. But Oradon is Gabriel's home, by the way, and I literally have my home there, which I'll go to in a second. But it's incredible because you have all the locations from the games. Like, you can go to the East March, and you've got Windhelm, which I haven't been to yet, but I'm very excited to. You've got the Rift, you got Riften, And then, of course, this is Skyrim here, so I'm sure they'll add it. You've got Western Skyrim with Solitude. You've got Markar. So you've sort of got the outer parts of Skyrim. Craglorn, yeah, that's outside of Skyrim. But yeah, really excited for when they do add Skyrim. That's going to be incredible. But like visiting all the locations, like you can go to Vardenfell, you can go to Balmora, and what's that town called that you first enter in Morrowind? This one right here. Yeah, Seydanine. So, and then obviously you've got Cyrodiil, the Imperial City. There's so much. There's so much. And seeing the locations, how they were back in, ESO time, because ESO is a prequel to all the games, takes place long before them. It's incredible. They look beautiful. They look stunning. The whole world looks amazing. You can see that as I'm just going around here. But we'll head to a different area. But I also want to talk a bit about the combat. Now, the combat is an aspect that, again, like I said, it put me off at first, but it has sort of grown on me. It's still a bit clunky. It's a bit, it's your classic MMORPG, right? You go trigger them, and you use different special abilities to take them out, whatever. But, no, I don't want a quest starter. But, I don't know, they use the same animations, they use, it's all the same stuff every time. There isn't really much that makes it super unique, other than the abilities, in my opinion. But, regardless, it's still fun, just for, all the RP possibility. Of course, you have looting, which is good. You've got alchemy, you've got fishing, as you can see here. A little bit of fishing here. I mean, just look at this, guys. You can also easily turn off the UI for taking cool screenshots. Let's see if we can catch something here. I enjoy this. I really do enjoy this sort of slower pace gameplay as well. A game where you just sort of go around crafting, building up your character. It's not always about the combat, and that's, I guess, why I like RPGs. Ooh, nice. So yeah, guys, anyway, let's keep going here. I do have my horse, by the way, at fully maxed out speed, which is why I'm very fast. Looking at the UI for a second as well, just to briefly cover everything. I don't think I can. Oh god. So you got the crown store, obviously, where you can buy lots of stuff for real money with crowns, but they also have a bunch of free stuff that you can always get. I have ESO Plus, as you can see here, which basically just gives you a much bigger inventory, crafting bag, more XP, more bank space. You get some free, like this yellow thing here is for ESO Plus members. For those of you wondering if ESO Plus is worth it, I think it is. I do. I think it's, for what it is, it's a subscription service for a game, which is it's dicey. It really is dicey, and it's a little expensive, but if you're really seriously going to get into this game, playing it every sort of day or every second day, I think it's worth it. Because I don't know about you guys, but I personally cannot play it without the crafting bag. I think that's essential. But anyway. So yeah, you can get lots of cool stuff in here. You can get pets and mounts and house stuff, and it's so much. You've got Seals of Endeavor, where you can actually do like challenges in the game to earn Seals of Endeavor, where you can actually just buy stuff without spending real money, which is pretty cool. ESO Plus daily reward system, which is really cool. You can get tons of cool stuff. Different pets and mounts and cool stuff. Gift inventory, which people sending gifts. Crown crates, gambling.
Is pleased to see you.
Until
next time.
The inventory, again, collect stuff. It's very similar to Skyrim. Craft bag, which is where you have all your crafting materials, your cooking materials, all that stuff. Again, this takes up regular inventory space if you don't have ESO Plus, which is, yeah, it's tough. All your different currencies, as you can see, I don't have much. Quest items, quick slots, all that good stuff. Then you have your character. This is where, you level up, you get cool stuff, you build up your different attributes, then you've got your active effects here. You've got your title. Ooh, I didn't actually know I had this. interesting. I think Kingmaker's a good title. All that kind of stuff, good stuff, effects, whatnot. Skills, which you'll build up. Again, guys, I'm going to go through all this much deeper in a future video, but I don't want to make this one too long. Achievements, quests, antiquities, which is super fun. Basically, you scry, and then you can find I'll do it right now, actually, real quick. This is one of my favorite activities in the game. And I just love activities like this. So you got a limited amount of things that you can click on here, and you got to try and get to all these sort of whirlwind-looking things. So I guess I'll click that one, and then that one. There we go. And then because we got all of them, it'll tell us the exact location of where the antiquity is. And once we locate it, as we can see, it's right there. Actually pretty close, so I'll just go do it now real quick. And then as you level this up over time, you can scry for more rarer things, legendary things, different like house furnishings and armors and weapons. It's so much fun, honestly. And then once we're in the zone, as we can see here, we can use the eye, which will tell us, it gives us a little arrow, and it tells us exactly where the thing is, so we can just follow it. Probably find it pretty easily here. Mind, I thought we would. Let's do it again. Okay, it's that way. I thought I saw it just then. Not that. I don't want to go down there if I don't have to. Let's see it. Yeah, guys, obviously I can't cover every activity in this game. There's so many. There's, you know, card games and... Oh, it's probably in this clip. But I'd love to, but yeah, in a future video for sure, because there's so much in this game. Here it is. Right on the cliff. So you find the dig site, and then you spend the day here scrying. Well, sorry, digging. So firstly, you try and find where the prize is. So you can see orange is sort of far, yellow is a bit closer, and then there you go, green. So it's right here. Then we use the hand brush, and we can dig it up. We dig up the treasure. Then with our remaining time, we can try and look for bonus loot. Let's see if we can find anything here. Again, I don't want to make this too much of like a what ESO is about, because obviously you can find a crap ton of videos on that online. I just sort of want to tell you guys why I love it, the different things I like, and I'll definitely be doing more of that over time. Like I said also, guys, so there we go, we found a little bonus loot there. Little cotton sash. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to making more over time. This is just a very unstructured video, just so I could get something out there. And then, so yeah, that's scrying. It's so much fun. And then, as you can see here, you can get cooler stuff as you level it up. You've got your lore library, where it's so many books in this game, and you can, as you read them, as you're coming across them, you yeah, you can, yeah, it's pretty cool. Because yeah, just like Skyrim, this game has like all the books and everything. It's just, it's incredible. You got all the achievements, which yes, I am trying to 100%. It's going to take a while. Leaderboards. Then you've got collections, where you've got all different stuff: mounts, pets, emotes, mementos, furnishings. So cool, so much fun. You can collect them, you can rename them. This is one of my best cuties here. Love it. For pre-purchasing Gold Road, favorite DLC. But I will switch back to the White Phoenix. Stories over here. Got like a little, all the DLCs and stuff, different stories. Then you've got housing. There's a lot of different houses you can get in this game, and I am going to visit them. But yeah, every zone has different houses you can collect, and with the recent update, you can actually check out other people's houses and see the different furnishings they've done. But I'm just gonna head to my current house. This was my first ever house here. Then we had the foxhole, which is a massive house. So I'm gonna get to that sort of later game. But Sea Bloom Villa I love because it's in Oridon, which is my home, which is where we are now. But it's also it's a good size. It's a really good size, and I love the look of it. So yeah. So we'll head there real quick. Obviously, note this is definitely subject to change because literally every day I'm getting new furnishings. So the house is going to look so different, literally like in 2 days' time. Same with all the other houses, really. But I just want to give you sort of a snapshot on what the housing is like, what the housing system is like, because I love it. Because this is something that's sort of lacking from, I guess, other games. I don't know. A lot of games that I play don't have a system like this. Skyrim obviously has a pretty good housing system, but it's very limited. Whereas in Elder Scrolls Online, you can get a house wherever you want. So this is Sea Bloom Villa. You can see a lot of my pets and the Solitude Guard walking around, which we love. And I love the different styling because, like, obviously this takes place before Skyrim, so the armors are a bit older. But obviously there's so much lore. It's ridiculous. You could spend years learning about it, or you still wouldn't know everything, and that's what's great about it. I love just learning about it over time. But yeah, this is Sea Bloom Villa. It's on the western coast of Oridon. It's just nice and secluded. I like it. There's literally a boss outside that you can fight down there, which is kind of fun. And over here I've got the merchant, and which, by the way, I've got all the assistants: banker, merchant, rag picker, and then some assistants, some companions there. Inside the house here, and we can see it's pretty bare bones at the moment. I've got some Halloween things because it's Halloween, but I'm gonna definitely be building it up over time. I'm gonna buy some cool stuff, make it look very homely. So check my screenshots for more. Hopefully my screenshots will still be around by the time I get to customizing it. But yeah, essentially you just browse stuff. You can buy... Oh yeah, I forgot to put this in. Here we go. The yellow liquid here. Let's just chuck that in the corner there for now until I have something. So yeah, you buy stuff, you buy furnishings, you earn furnishings, you collect them from all kinds of different places, and then you can put them in your houses over time. You can put pets and then make them have a trail so they walk around. And I've seen some people get real creative with the housing. They can build sort of like a, for example, like a forest, and it's got like different ponds, and then you've got animals like walking around, but it's like not pets for them, it's just natural wild animals, which is pretty insane. So yeah, that's the housing. It's super fun. Outfit styles, set items, yeah, so much. Then you've got the map, which we went through. You've got the group, dungeon, raiding, group stuff. I don't really do this much. I'm more of a solo player. But there is, of course, guilds, which I am a part of 5 different guilds, which is the max. Definitely recommend joining guilds. It's a fun way to sort of be with a group of people, and gives you access to guild banks and stuff where you can trade and sell stuff, and maybe do raids. Roster, yeah, so that's all that. Alliance War, which is sort of like the PvP stuff, which is, again, I don't do much of that, but it's pretty fun from what I experienced. And yeah, there's just so much to do. Anyway, let's go to... I don't want to go to the Way Shrine, I would like to go to my house. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, on a rainy night, there's no game I'd rather play than ESO. It's incredible. But I think mainly what attracts me to ESO, as opposed to other MMORPGs, is just how easy it is to pick up for a beginner like myself on MMORPGs. Like, I love Elder Scrolls, right? And coming into this, it was a very similar experience to the mainstream games, And I feel like that is definitely a reason why I enjoy it. And it's still thriving. And I love this sort of, wherever you are, there's other people around, there's other players. I know this is, the quintessential MMORPG. There's nothing special about it in terms of ESO. It's not doing anything special here, but it's a new experience for me, and to be in Tamriel, in the Elder Scrolls universe, surrounded by all these other people, and everyone's, you know, doing questing, and you can see the chat in the bottom left, and people join each other on raids and stuff. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun. It's sort of like a community, that you're all a community, and it's a whole experience, and it's just so much fun. I love it. So anyway, let's head to a different area here. Real quick, I'm just going to use the way shrines, which is a great fast travel system. It's not full fast travel, but it does the job. Let's head over to the main city, Orsinium. I love Orsinium. So many memories here. Yeah, guys, honestly, my brain is racking itself. I'm thinking about all these different things to talk about, and I'm like, the video would be too long if I do it. But the content in this game, it's kind of like, the feeling is kind of like Minecraft, right? Like when you're playing Minecraft, you're doing something, and then you're thinking, oh, I could do this, and then I should do that, and then, oh, I got to do this, and oh, it's kind of like that in ESO. You know, you're doing one thing, and it's like, oh, there's this and that, and all these other things, and oh, it's incredible. I am gonna bring my friend real quick. Sorry, Zarethvar, 1 second.
Deals and bargains.
Best
Bargains
merchant ever. And I'm gonna sell him the thing that we just dug up. And then we can get rid of him.
Approach, featherless.
Zarethvar. Yeah, obviously, different builds for characters, by the way, guys, is another thing I can't really get into much.
Everything is brighter
talk a lot about it,
when
but
we travel together.
my guy is a Nightblade or Shadowblade, I forget what the class is called, but either way, he's a stealth archer, you know, it's nothing surprising. But he is an elite member of many different factions. And then you can have a secondary loadout, which I really, really like. So the main loadout for Gabriel is the bow, and then the secondary loadout, he switches to the 2 daggers, which is why you were wondering in my screenshots why the Spirit of Gabriel daggers on CS. CSGO, CS2, that's why. And then Gabriel's staff, Gabriel's bow is obviously that. He does also have a staff and a shield and a few other weapons over time, because, you know, I like to use all kinds of different weaponry and stuff, but yeah, that's sort of his main 2 loadouts. And yeah, obviously over time I might create new characters, but for now I love Gabriel, and I love creating lore for him and the crew, and based off the things he does in ESO and the Alliance War. Also, let's look at these Orsinian guards. They look elite. Like, you're telling me, like, come on. It's incredible. And that's another good thing, is that you can also play the game fully in first person, which feels a lot like Skyrim. It's a bit different, but yeah, it does feel a lot like Skyrim. I play third person personally, and I also really like how you can change up the camera position, you can change up, like I said, the UI with mods. There's so many, like, you can really just personalize this experience to make it, you know, your own, which I love. I'm gonna actually find, real quick, head back up here. But yeah, I mean, look at these, like, city designs. These are incredible, honestly. I cannot think of anything better. Headed to the Greek gun here. And just look at the tapestry. Like, I don't know. Everywhere you go in this game, you see something incredible. So here we are, we're in the cooking menu here, and the Princess Delight, I remember that. There's so many dishes you can cook. These are the ones I can cook with the ingredients, but if we use the master recipe list, we can see, oh man, like, oh man, there is a lot. And that's what I love. I love the cooking system. I love how no matter what you enjoy doing, whether it's cooking, scrying, enchanting, alchemy, you know, combat, PvP, story mode, no matter what you enjoy doing, ESO has like a really in-depth system for it. Not just like a simple, you know, here it is. You know, it's in depth, it's proper, you know, and I really, really enjoy that. So yeah, that's incredible. But yeah, so here we are in Orsinium, got a lot of memories here. here. Let's see what we can find. Let's get some clothes water.
You will make
Lockpicking as well is another thing, which is different to Skyrim. I think I prefer Skyrim's lockpicking. It is just the How did I fail that? It is just the generic. Oh crap! Here we go. This is sort of like a little world boss. You can find enemy creatures that have more health than usual enemies. Trolls and ogres and stuff, but it's so much fun. Whoops. Avoid him. Let's head over to the Way Shrine actually. Actually, let's go to the world boss. Let's see if anyone's to be world boss. And yeah, part of my UI mod setup, as you can see in my minimap, is when I fully discover something, like when I kill a boss, for example, it becomes colored. So the things that are grayed out, I have discovered, but I just haven't done the thing there that needs doing, which I really like that system. I think it's perfect. There's a lot of systems like that in ESO that I think are just perfect, and they just work. And that's one of them. Jesus. Oh, there is people fighting him. I'd love to go down there, but I'm gonna die if I fall down there. I don't know, maybe I can go down here. Let's see. Yeah, I can probably go down here. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Let's head over to the world boss, see if the boss is still alive when we get here. Oh, he is. Although I'm on like 1 health right now. So here we go, a bit of boss battle action. Everyone's here for the Halloween event, of course. Everyone is trying to get the plunder skulls, which is awesome.
George, it is done.
There's no great shot ability. What's that? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, I thought these guys were friendly. These archers over here. I didn't realize they were. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god, we got multiple bosses down here. Goddamn. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Go on, Josh. You did it. Hell yeah. I knew my bosses. What do we got on here? So as you can see, we got the Plunder Skull. We got a new... Oh, that's very cool. Reach Soft Lightning. Drive Health. Ooh. So again, like, this is what I mean. Like, scrying, you find leads around the world, and then I think it automatically puts it... Yeah, it automatically puts it in the codex, and then we can see here. There you go. So obviously I need to level it up, but then once I do, I can do that. It's just fun. It's just fun, like, coming across these world bosses, and there's people fighting them, and you can just join in and help them out, and it's incredible. Speaking of, let's open up that Plunder Skull for the Halloween event. Ooh. Treasure? Yeah, it's probably not the best Plunder Skull, but that's okay. Let's just head... Again, I don't want to make this video too long, guys, but let's just head to one last location. Maybe 2, actually. But 2... Okay. It's saying I'm in a battle, but I'm not. I want to head to Grotwood. I can't, because... Oh no, never mind. So Grotwood is, as you can see, Wood Elves territory, and it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So, you know, depending on what race you are, you can sort of go to your own home. Obviously, Auradon isn't home for Khajiit. It is home for the Aldmeri Dominion, which is my guys, but... Yeah. If you're wondering why I picked Aldmeri Dominion, by the way, it's because it's yellow, but also because I love the lore, and it's got my favorite races in the game anyway, so it doesn't even matter. They just happen to work out that way. But yes, Grotwood is beautiful. Obviously, we've got all the Halloween stuff going on, but it's fine. It's okay. Okay. Here we are in Grotwood, inside of the big tree, full of Halloween decorations, but, like, I just wanted to sort of showcase the world, how each area is just so different.
It's quite different from what I
like, you know,
Perhaps
you really get the sense that...
mine.
Okay, Zerus, I like you, but stop talking. I do really like. You get the sense that Tamriel really is, you know, one big world, not just one country or one state. It's a world because everywhere you go to, it looks different. You know, the whole experience is different. People are different. Buildings are different.
All this way and for nothing.
You know, if we go up here to the pub, we were just in the Orsinian pub, full of lots of stone and brick and tapestry. Meanwhile, you know, Grotwood, nice cozy little bar hotel thinking. So yeah, I really love that. But one last location before we wrap
People
up the
staring
video.
at me than I anticipated. What a strange.
There's so many things I want to talk about. It's crazy. But just head up. Oh, that's so cute. I love going around and seeing people's pets and mounts and stuff. It's so much fun. And as you can see, guys, ESO is still very, very much alive, which is amazing. Last place I'm going to head to, guys, is Stros Mackay. This was the first ever location that I landed on, and I love how it's just this little island tucked away here. You've got all this world, but then you've just got this little island tucked away here. So let's head over to Gabriel's first ever landing place. But yeah, like I said, guys, stay tuned for a lot more content on Elder Scrolls in general. I love this series so much, and I thought only fitting to make this the first video because, again, ESO could go offline at any time, and I love it so much, and I love playing it. But there's going to be lots on the main story games. Obviously, they're not going to go offline, so it's fine. And I am also going to make another one very soon on Elder Scrolls Legends. It might even be the next video after this one, I'm not too sure. But I love Elder Scrolls Legends just as much, and I love cross-referencing the RP with this and all the other Elder Scrolls games. So stay tuned for that. There is a lot more I definitely want to discuss with ESO, so stay tuned for a lot more content on that to come over time, because I can't possibly cover everything. And the lore as well, Gabriel's lore. I've only briefly scratched the surface, you know, I've written a lot about it on the screenshots, so you can check that for more. The different factions he's a part of, his upbringing, where he belongs and all that, but he has an epic, perpetual, ongoing journey in Tamriel, assisting all the different factions and all the different races, and he's just an overall epic elite, with the crew, of course. Hello, Shadowfall streamer. So yeah, this is Stros Mackay, one of the first ever landing places you can go, which is what I like about this game. You can actually pick where you want to go after finishing this tutorial. You don't have to go here. In fact, I have no clue why I picked here. I think I just started and I was like, yeah, why not? But now I have, you know, a home. And I like it because it starts you off in these smaller environments that aren't overwhelming, you know, like this is a very small area. This is all of Stros Mackay here. And, you know, it doesn't have all the services of the big cities. It's just got some essentials, a trader, you know, all that stuff. Just stuff to get you started, and that's what I love about it. And yeah, like I said, I got so many memories here, just going around, exploring all the different aspects. Interesting. And, oh man, it's incredible. It's incredible. Interesting. Mud crabs, so cute. But yeah, guys, anyway, I think it's fitting to end it where it all started. I have a feeling this video's gone on for a while. I don't know exactly how long, but it's probably gone on for a little while. Again, guys, I could not possibly cover every topic in this video, but I hope that I gave you some sort of sentiment on why this game is incredible, especially for newcomers to MMORPGs, and especially for Elder Scrolls fans as well, and just general MMORPG fans that want to, you know, get a new experience. I love this game. I think, honestly, it's the best MMORPG I've played. Again, though, guys, I do not play many MMORPGs. I played a couple, you know, and I love Fallout 76, but ESO just has my heart. And I am going to be playing quite a few more in the coming, I don't know, weeks, months, whatever. I'm going to play, you know, RuneScape, LOTRO, which I'm very excited for, Star Wars, The Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic. I'm going to check them out, but I know that in my heart and my wallet, because I spent money on ESO for a year, you know, I'm going to be with ESO for a long time. It's an ongoing, perpetual journey, like I said. It's... Got the button to make them. There we go. Stop doing that. Yeah, it's an ongoing, perpetual journey, guys. Like, they're always adding new stuff, and I'm still barely scratching the surface with this game. But I love it so much, and I love journeying through it every single day. Hopping on, you know, it's just so much fun. So yeah, guys, I hope to share more of that with you over time. But like I said, a lot is going to have to be unstated. All of the ever-evolving mods and collections and events, 100%ing, RP, lore, everything like that. A lot of it's going to have to be unstated, unfortunately. But I hope to make, sort of slowly over time, some more videos, and a few more screenshots until I run out of storage. But you never know what Steam might do. Maybe they'll add more screenshot storage, or I don't know, maybe I'll delete a bunch of old screenshots. We'll see. But regardless, I'm just glad to have shared this amazing game with you guys. And yeah, feel free to hit me up or comment down below if you want to know more specific things about this game, my experience with it, the lore, whatever. Hit me up. But I hope this gave you sort of a general gist of the game, why I love it so much, and the series, of course. Like I said, the main series games aren't going offline anytime soon, so it's fine. But I am going to be making definitely some Elder Scrolls, you know, main game videos, as well as Legends, which I'm very excited for. But yeah, love this game so much. Look forward to a lot more to come. Gabriel's journey has only just begun. Literally, probably by tonight, everything I've already shown is going to be different already, because that's just how it is. Everything's changing over time. But I hope I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for a lot more content in general. Channel, like I said, read my community posts for more, but I have started my new job, so content is a lot more slowed down. But this video is an example showing how, you know, I'm still going to be making content over time. I'm still here, I'm still breathing, but even if I'm taking a long break, like even if I'm away for a couple of years or something, because I'm just that busy, I'm still here, and there's still going to be more content to come over time, slowly. So yeah, and streams, of course, because streams take much less editing, so that is good. But check my Steam, my screenshots, my reviews, whatever, in the meantime, if you're wanting more Tier Fox content. But without any further ado, guys, hope you all enjoyed. Love ESO so much. Ongoing perpetual vibes. Hope you all have a great day, and look forward to a lot more Tier Fox content to come. Tier Fox is out.